My name's Ed Daffarn. I'm a committee member of Grenfell United. We find ourselves sharing the 3-year anniversary of the Grenfell Tower tragedy with a national coronavirus pandemic. At Grenfell United, we understand very much the trauma and the loss and the bereavement that the coronavirus has brought to the nation. We experienced this similar trauma, loss and bereavement ourselves 3 years ago. At Grenfell United, we found there are very many similarities between the government's response to coronavirus and the way that we were treated at Grenfell. We experienced inaction. We experienced indifference. We experienced victim blaming. The same victim blaming that was experienced by the NHS when the Health Secretary accused them of using up all the PPE. We were accused at Grenfell of refusing the sprinkler system by the leader of the council, Nick Paget-Brown. We experienced inaction, the same inaction the nation experienced when the government failed to implement the lockdown. We were left at Grenfell on our own for days, indeed weeks after the tragedy, left to fend for ourselves. And we've experienced incompetence. An incompetence that's seen 468 buildings in the UK still clad in flammable cladding 3 years after Grenfell. And we've experienced an immense indifference, the same indifference the nation experienced when the care homes and the people living inside them were not protected by the government. 3 years on from Grenfell, we have 3 main aims, and we seek the community's support in reaching those aims. Those aims come in 3 different forms. They come through truth, justice, and change. Truth will come to us through the public inquiry, a public inquiry that has been repeatedly delayed by the actions of the corporate core participants who, on one hand, tell us that they're determined to cooperate fully, that they are innocent and that they grieve with us for our loss. And yet, on the other hand, on the eve of the start of phase 2, they implement their privilege to the right of non-self-incrimination, holding up the inquiry for months on end, delaying our right to justice and to truth. Because it's not until the public inquiry is finished that we can obtain criminal prosecutions and the justice that we seek through the criminal justice system, through the Crown Prosecution Service and Metropolitan Police to see prison sentences for those that deserve them. And thirdly, we're seeking change. We're seeking change that will see this dangerous cladding removed from the 468 buildings it still remains on. Change that will see a change of culture inside the construction industry and inside social housing. And we need to see the implementation of the recommendations of phase 1 from Sir Martin Moore-Bick's phase 1 report.